We switch gears and talk about the governorship election in Anambra State. We've been speaking with a series of candidates and those who are in the know, as the election is just about a month away. But how are the candidates preparing? Which now we speak with one of them. But let's take a listen to the INEC chairman on the preparations and the worries as to the conduct of the exercise. Take a listen to him.
From the reports we have received, the stated goal of many of the attackers is that the governorship election scheduled for the 6th of November 2021 must not hold. This is worrisome for the Commission. We are deeply concerned that specific electoral facilities and materials could once more become targets of attack. The Commission is particularly concerned about the safety of voters on election day, as well as the safety of election duty staff, including security officials who have become the targets of these attacks as well. The thousands of young Nigerians that we intend to deploy for the election, most of them National Youth Service Corps members and university students, need to be reassured of their personal safety.
Thank you so much, everyone, for staying with us. Let's now get talking with one of the candidates in the race for the governorship seat of Anambra State. Tonight, we have a retired military officer and a candidate of the Allied People's Movement, APM, Colonel Jeffrey Onyejebu. Thank you so much for coming on tonight.
Thank you, Jeff. Sure, I'm happy to be here.
Have you been on the field?
Yeah.
How are the people receiving your party and yourself?
Well, I am the man they are waiting for. The man who had the unique skill sets for the time we are in.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, yeah. I served in the military for 32 years. Commanded a brigade, was acting GOC of a division, was the military attaché of this country in Washington, D.C., with a Wednesday briefing office in Pentagon. I think I am very well equipped for the job.
Is that all it takes to be able to run a state?
Excuse me, I am an architect, an engineer, I have a PhD in that field. I think with all this unique skill set, I am the man they should all be looking for now.
So, I mean, not underrating your skill set, your experience, laudable. You've done so well for yourself and for this country. But in terms of the specific needs of the people of Anambra State, what do you think is the most important thing for the people of Anambra State as we speak now?
Security first, security second, and the last one is security. Every other thing is subsumed on security.
And you think you can fix that?
I think once the security is fixed, and I am the one who have what it takes to fix it.
How would you do that?
The economy will thrive.
How would you do that?
I will do the unusual things in usual way. Because they keep, it's like you bring in a carpenter to do a surgeon's job. Cheryl, I know the owner of this organization, Tony Momo.
John Momo.
John Momo. When he was serving, I think, NTA in those days, if he was not a veteran journalist, he wouldn't have a grade 1 outfit that he's having in channels. So Anambra needs somebody who knows what it takes in terms of security, in terms of infrastructure, in terms of diplomacy, to get the state to an A level position.
The issue of non-state actors have become a phenomenon, not only in Anambra State, in the Southeast. How would you fix that?
What is happening in Southeast right now is an issue of a people who has an ideology. And you can't fight ideology with kinetic approach only. Kinetic approach will be there, but non-kinetic approaches will be the main thing that defeats ideology. The people feel that they are marginalized. You have to address the issue of marginalization first.
Are they marginalized in the true sense of it?
Well, I think we have in our constitution what is called federal character system, and even a commission to that. we should bring out all the departments and agencies, look at the headship of all the departments and agencies, and try to look at zone by zone, state by state, where the heads come from. Inclusiveness is what this country has to do right now. Today I was just watching the midterm reports of the ministers, and I am like, well, they keep missing one thing. Where are the people's buy-in? The Biafra in the mind of everybody who is marginalized, who is cheated. I can tell you that President Buhari became a Biafran all the times he lost the election that he thought he won. He may have won those elections, and the system shortchanged him. I think, and that system made him a Biafran. Anybody that is marginalized, even you, Shehu, once you are feeling cheated in what was supposed to be your rights, the Biafra in you will be in your mind.
In the case of Anambra State, how would you fix that?
How I will fix it is that it's majorly 80% of non-kinetic approach.
You mentioned that.
Yes.
Because
now,
you didn't quite specifically talk about how you're going to fix insecurity.
To break it down, first, I must dialogue.
With who?
I must dialogue with all the elements that are causing the problem. Nnamdi Kanu is one. I must reach to him. I must talk to him. We must discuss what is the problem. If it is marginalization, let us wait and see what will happen by 2023. If the zone are calling for restructuring and they are not getting it, if they get a president of their own extraction, they should now do the restructuring. If they cannot do the restructuring, then I think there's no way again anybody will. I think once we have a president of a Southeast extraction, most of, even Nnamdi Kanu, will peter out.
Really?
Yes.
So what's the thrust of your campaign?
The thrust of my campaign is that gentlemen in the Anambra, gentlewomen in the Anambra, I am here with a unique skill set of how to deal with the issue of security. I will use the back door to reach those who are causing this problem of, because you can imagine where it has even gone out of the hands of IPOB. Because IPOB has said, please don't sit at home again on Mondays. But they keep sitting at home. It might be out of a fear element or the fact that non-state actors, as you mentioned earlier, the criminal elements, both sponsored and unsponsored, had hijacked a situation, a vacuum that existed.
To wrap up the program now, as it is right now, we know money is very important in politics and in an election such as this. How are you getting funded?
Shehu, I must be very honest with you. I don't even know where I'm getting all the funds, but funds are coming. But I am not one of the billionaires, okay? I'm a proud pensioner living within my means, you understand? But the truth of the matter is that money is the first thing in politics. Second thing in politics is money. And unfortunately, money is the third thing.
All right. So do you think you can win this election?
Of course, if this election is done on who is the most credible, who is the most wanted candidate with unique skill set, I think I feel there's none like me in the field.
Colonel Geoffrey Onyejebu, the candidate of the APM in the Anambra governorship race. Thank you so much indeed, and I wish you the very best. This might not be the last anyway that we'll get talking about your ambition in the race. Thank you so much for coming tonight.
Thank you, Shehu. I appreciate the opportunity.
Thank you. And that's our program for today, everyone. Many thanks for watching. I'm Sean Kimale. Bye for now.